If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Hey there, Bitcoiners. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Looks like Bitcoin's our underdog today a bit. I mean, I actually seen red. It was like 0.02% red or something. But I mean, considering that we're looking at green and on all the altcoins, when you go look at the 7-day chart, I mean, a lot of them are up 5, 10, 15, 30% in the case of Bitcoin Cash. What's going on, right? I thought Bitcoin was supposed to be the #1 cryptocurrency. I thought these altcoins were just speculation. I thought Bitcoin had some real case utility and, you know, was going to bring us into this future of decentralization. How are we looking at products like EOS and Tron and all of these other things, you know, Bitcoin Cash even getting adoption and people wanting to utilize these things, even though they're probably no better than some of the fiat cash we're using? First, the altcoins go up, then Bitcoin goes up. This is a long, hard road that we have to keep walking if we're looking for the true fundamental values here. A lot of people just trying to make that Skrilla fatten their pockets up. But you know what we actually got going on here today that's really freaking amazing? We got Samantha over there in the chat today.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Samantha. How are you today?
I'm great.
You're great?
We're going to go with great.
All right. That's a little better than usual.
Yeah, right? I'm a A-OK kind of girl, but today, great.
It's not quite as cool this morning. Feeling a little steamy. What do
you think?
And the humidity. Always with the humidity here in Florida.
And it wasn't that cold. I think it was only like 68 or something last night. So no awesomeness.
I tried yesterday. I did a show without you, Samantha. I put it out here for everybody. Once again, I ended up a little short. I don't know. Without you and having this commentary to talk back and forth to, it's been a minute since I've had to get out here and just ramble by myself for a half hour and not sound like a ranting lunatic as I continue to preach about this decentralized peer-to-peer non-third-party currency that's out here in the world that we all need to get into, that for 10 years has been making the movement to make the world a better place. Because sometimes it's not about the dollar bills. It's not about getting more of that fiat cash. Oh, we're missing the internet wire today. See, I told you I would forget something over there, Samantha. So what are we looking at here with the news today? What do we got going on with the cryptocurrency space? Well, Samantha tries to figure out how to grab that wire and run it over here and plug it in so that we're not losing our video connection feed.
Not the Wi-Fi.
Not the Wi-Fi. Well, we got some of the same old news that we're constantly looking at, but let's go on with some of the smaller news. We got Omizi Go. They're putting out a 2D dApp. We're constantly hearing about these blockchains going ahead and producing these dApps out there. This one's called Plasma Dogs. I mean,
Plasma Dog. I love
it. Well, I mean, CryptoKitties took off real big. You never know. It doesn't really take a lot to, you know, take the flare to the gasoline, as I like to say, when it comes to these things. And next thing you know, there's hundreds of thousands of people downloading these apps and playing these games. I think that when it comes to decentralized apps and owning your own assets and tokens and utility things like, you know, I don't know, armor or weapons or whatever it may be inside these games is a big plus. I mean, it's a lot different than the standard Xbox One game that the kids are playing nowadays. This is actually like some sort of video gaming with monetary policy behind it, because I mean, if you can actually trade something of value inside of a game to someone in a different game or in the same game, you know, that has value to it. And that's what cryptocurrency is kind of all about, is giving a new concept of value and not just saying that it has to be this paper US dollar bill to be money and currency. So I wish them the best. I hope they do well. The article went on to talk about more things about how Omizi Go and this dApp is going to lead into supercomputerness and decentralization of the internet and all that other good stuff that they're always talking about. But time tested, wait and see. All right, you got that wire plugged in, Samantha?
I do.
All right, so hopefully the feed is picked up a little bit better. Would you mind pulling up that always controversial? Oh, wait, we're going to look at Paprika Coin so that people can shut up a little bit.
Not controversial. Well, not as controversial.
Less controversial. Oh, this is good coffee today, Samantha. What kind of creamer did you put in this?
Italian creamer one?
Italian creamer. Nice.
Italian cream.
All right, so what are we looking at here at Coin Paprika? Well, we're looking at the Bitcoin price at $6,413. Ooh, sliding back a little bit more in the last 24 hours than what I had seen earlier, down 0.21. I mean, almost 0.25% there. As you can see across the 7 days, it's up almost only 0.5%. What are we talking here? Bitcoin should be leading the pack, right? No, that's not usually how it goes anymore. We got that BTC dominant sliding backwards coming in at 51.7%. We got Ethereum holding on to the other side of $200. That makes a lot of people happy. Are we going to be seeing the death of Ethereum as we move into 2019 with all of these other platforms coming out and attacking smart contracts? Probably not. A lot of people are still very enthusiastic. There's still a lot of bull movement behind Ethereum. A lot of people still don't understand what some of these other cryptocurrencies are. And when they hear about Ethereum, they've kind of heard a little bit more about that one, like a lot of people have heard about Bitcoin. So I think as we see our next bull run in 2019, we might see people picking up Ethereum, driving the price up higher. We got 1.9% gain, looking at a 6.7% gain in the overall for the week. And look at that X Rapid on the other side of 50 cents, 52.2 cents. That's a 12.8% gain overnight. Woo, that's making some money. And we're looking at 16.8% for the week. That is really nice. Bitcoin Cash, look at that, still continuing to climb. $590. That's up 4.79%. That's up 40% on the week. I wish I would have known about this one. But at the same time, you know, if you really want to break it down, the questions is what's it going to be looking like on the post side? You know, what is really going to be happening in the end of this? We know that people can get very overzealous when it comes to trading. So we're looking at Bitcoin Cash. We got the hard fork coming, what, the 15th, Samantha?
Yes, 15th.
And we're looking at, you know, the two different strains of it here. We're looking at Roger Ver and Craig Wright, pretty much Bitmain and Satoshi's vision. But the problem is the hash rate. You know, we've seen Binance supporting them. We've seen Ledger supporting them. But a lot of the conversation and talk is leading that, you know, in 24, 48 hours, a week, a month, which one of these coins is actually going to be considered Bitcoin Cash and holding a majority of the support from the mining network when the other one falls off. So, I mean, you know, a lot of people, if you're holding Bitcoin Cash, your best bet is to just leave it right there in your ledger, even though they're going to be shutting down transactional trades during this time, that you need to just go ahead, hodl strong, and you'll have whatever Bitcoin Cash is on the post side of this event. The people that are out here doing stuff and trading, they're trying to make money, and they're trying to make that Skrilla, they're trying to fatten their pockets, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's always good opportunity when there's controversy. It's just that you really have to do your due diligence. You really have to understand what's going on in the market, and you have to make sure you don't get caught with your pants down, because at the end of this, there is only going to be one Bitcoin Cash. We've seen that with the forks, that, you know, the price can drop dramatically, hours, even a day beforehand. So if you're messing around with this Bitcoin Cash and you're part of this 40% pump, please take profits when you should be taking profits. Don't get mad at cryptocurrency on the post side of this event if you lose money. We got EOS. Wow, look at that. Getting up there on the other side of $5.50, coming at $5.63. That's a 3.1% gain in the last 24 hours, 8.6% gain in the last 7 days. EOS is continuing to climb. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of these altcoins climb. To me, that just tells me that we're maybe seeing a little bit of the bottom of this bear market, that before you know it, Bitcoin will shoot up. And when Bitcoin shoots up, we know what high tide does, and all those ships are coming up. Let's see. We got Stellar Lumas at XLM Stellar Lumas at 25 cents even. That's a 3.6% gain, 10% for the week. We got Litecoin at $54.25. That's a 1.6% gain, 9% for the week. Wow. And of course, me all 100% back into Bitcoin. But that's the way it goes. I know I'm held in for the long term. I'm not looking to make those small monetary gains to pay bills this week. I'm looking for that overall life-changing money. Cardano at 7.7 cents. That's a 2% gain, 10% on the week. We got a Monero at $111, sliding backwards a little bit, 7.8% gain for the week. All right, let's see. I want to take a look at Steam, see if you guys can help me out a little bit with upvoting over there. And, oh, yeah, 77 cents. That's easy. You guys get me a whole Steam, no problem. That's a down 0.45, almost a 0.5%, and sliding backwards. Not too much on the week, 0.14, so not enough to really say so. I know. And
you know,
I know that we got the Steam back dollar right there on CoinMarketCap already pulled up, so that we can go ahead and take a look at it and see what we got going on.
We should update.
Yeah, we should. I don't even know why that's there. So we got 96.9 cents. I mean, telling us that these altcoins, even though we've been seeing massive gains across the week, they still got room to go. Wow. I don't know if I really want to believe in this as a metrics, but at the same time, you know, the metrics aren't going to jump up and say, hey, you know, you really got to do what we're saying. I mean, we've all been looking for the bottom of the bear market. There's been a lot of conversation about things changing around in November. I've heard price predictions all the way from 2,000 to 20,000. So what are we going to end up with at the end here of 2017? I know that one Bitcoin is going to equal one Bitcoin, and I know that is revolutionizing the world with this peer-to-peer transaction. And here we are with the Mara multiple coming in at, oh, that price looks a little high for the Mara multiple. Let's see if we can refresh that. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're getting that price. I'd like to arbitrage a little bit of BTC at $6,427, but they got the Mara multiple at 0.9, and that just goes to show us that pretty much 70.43% of the time, the price of Bitcoin has been higher, telling us always a good time to be dollar cost averaging Bitcoin through this bear market. You will appreciate it. You will thank yourself. You will want to donate to Bitcoin and Coffee for telling you to go ahead and dollar cost average, because it's going to make a world of difference in your life if you can start dollar cost averaging this stuff now. All right. Well, let's go ahead and stop the screen share. Let's pop this screen out so we can see what we're doing. You guys like in the backyard today? And
boom.
We got a chat. Oh, wow. It looks like there's actually some people out here. I'm not by myself. I think yesterday's video, we only got 10 people are in the chat or something. Sometimes I'll get out here and do it even if nobody shows up in the chat. I love cryptocurrency. I know that it's per the course, during the bear market. I've told you guys several times, I keep getting those hate letters. Ugh, it gets to you sometimes. You can only get hit with a stick so many times before you get a bruise. I'm just happy you guys are out here. I'm really appreciative that you guys can actually take the time, find a little time in the morning and listen to me rant about this magical internet. Because, hey, it's because we all got the same passions. We want cryptocurrency to revolutionize the world, and getting out here and supporting it is the only way that's going to happen. You look super excited over there, Samantha. What do we got going on?
We just got peoples,
Let's hear, who do we got in the chat today?
We have Paul Rouleau.
Paul Rouleau, my stable man.
We have Andy Anderson. We have Bitcoin Crypto News Education.
Always my man.
He says, good morning, Bitcoiners.
Good morning, Bitcoiners.
We have Silent Lamb.
Always. I love it. I appreciate it.
Oh, and we have Mateo. Hey.
All right.
He said he sold all of his altcoins for Bitcoin.
I'm right there with you, man. I mean, the bear market slid down. I was thinking, oh, man, I should have gotten to those alts a little sooner. Better late than never. Bought alts to take a loss on them pretty much, to then come back to Bitcoin, to think about how I'm here for the long haul. I don't know. I guess I don't necessarily have the time to get out there and study the alts and make the trades and set the stop losses and take the risk of leaving my cryptocurrency at the exchanges. I'm out here to talk about Bitcoin. I'm out here to promote it. I'm out here to provide the free help desk service. I'm out here to do a little more than what everyone else is doing, right, Samantha? I mean, that's why we raised money to create flyers. That's why we're going to go to the Electric Daisy Carnival this Thursday and Friday and hand flyers out to people who don't know what Bitcoin is. We're going to try to talk to people. I mean, I seen they were 95% sold out. So, I mean, wow, that's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not 100% how much Tinkerfield holds, but it's a lot. Yeah. Like a lot.
Yeah, we could be looking at close to 100,000 people there or something. And I mean, now in retrospect, I wish I had gotten more flyers, maybe gotten some more people to come along. I mean, but hey, this is the first time, right? And that's how these things go, is they start off small and they'll get big, and then hopefully the channel will grow. Hopefully people will find us as a great resource when they're getting into Bitcoin. People that are in Bitcoin and understand it will want to join up with the channel, come in, become moderators, go join us at these events and pass out flyers, help us design the flyers, participate in the Twitter feed, all of that kind of stuff. As I sit here and continue to run a free help desk through my Gmail and my Twitter, and everybody else that's on the sidelines still understanding cryptocurrency, hopefully then come through to all the other social media we got going on. Not only sign up for themselves to start collecting these cryptocurrencies, because it can make a difference down the road. When Steam started off, it was 19 cents. We had over $6,000 in Steam at the peak. Unfortunately, it was all locked up in power, and I wasn't able to dump it at the peak. I had to wait that 13 weeks of power down in order to get my hands on the money and dollar cost average it into Bitcoin. But I mean, they got tribes. I mean, I seen that they were listed in an exchange for 2 cents a piece. So, I mean, over the last 2 weeks, I think we've accumulated like $50 over there. And I mean, for a beginning platform, that's a big plus. I mean, who knows what this will be down the road? Hopefully we'll get Steam, or not Steam, but Tribe tokens at $1. Woo!
That'd be crazy.
$5,000 just for getting out here and talking Bitcoin and coffee. But as always, I do it for free. And you guys know that. Not about the money. I can't take it with me. I can't even take the crypto with me. All right. So what are we looking at here for news? We keep coming back to this one. You know, I'm not going to let these hacks and scammers get away with nothing. And the best thing you can do is stay up to date on the information about this stuff. We're looking at, all right, Zaffa.
Oh, the Zaf or whatever. Yeah.
The ZAIF exchange out of Japan. The one that got hacked for $60 million. We're looking at, they might know who did it, or at least they might know the IP addresses of who did it. As always, we know that cryptocurrency is pseudo-anonymous.
Yep, they found the 5 transactions.
So as we're looking at $40 million worth of customer money, $20 million of the exchange's money being stolen, not only in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin Cash and Monocoin. Those Japanese love that Monocoin.
Yeah, right? I mean, they're not letting it go.
I had some Monocoin for a little bit.
I loved it because
I picked it up at $4 and gotten rid of it at like 12. That was a nice little boost to my BTC price there for sure. I think I seen Monocoin prices way down though. I think it came down even further after this hack. That's all aside information. All right. So we're looking at Monocoin, their nodes. I mean, it's a smaller cryptocurrency. It has a smaller market cap. I think it's like definitely under $1 billion. So when you have these small cap coins, you could track them. You know what I mean? It's a little more easier in the pseudo anonymity. They're saying, well, first off, we got all kinds of news with this exchange. They went and changed hands, right, to another company. And now they're changing hands again to Fisco is going to be the new owner.
Yeah, or Fisco. I don't know.
Yeah, Fisco. So they're talking about that. All right, the stolen funds started moving around on October 20th. They started trying to track those. And due to Monocoin having cloud nodes and all of these other things, they were able to set up a false node to help track the cryptocurrency movements. And because of that, they were able to pinpoint about 5 addresses or 5 IP addresses making transactions. They're like 90% sure had something to do with this. They went and passed the information along to the authorities. What are we going to see out of this? I don't know. I'm definitely keeping my ear to the ground to bring you guys more information as this one unfolds. But the people in the exchange, they've been waiting to get paid back. It's been kind of controversial because the Japanese government had sanctioned them several times and then said,
yes,
wow, we regret letting you continue operating in lieu of this $60 million hack. We should have shut you down. Then they went and changed hands. The new owners didn't really want to keep the company, probably too far in debt with all of these hacks.
Tech Bureau, yes. They were like, ooh, maybe not.
So now they're switching hands again, and they're talking about that they're going to be closing the deal on November 22nd, and part of the deal is that they're going to have to pay everybody back. So, I mean, I'd like to see everybody get their money back. As I keep telling everybody, as part of one of the main staples of this change, and if you don't own your private keys, you don't own your cryptocurrency. I understand you're trading. I understand you're out there trying to make money. Maybe you shouldn't be trading and stuff where you got to have these stop losses quite like this. You can always hold money in your ledger. There is Shapeshift. There's Changely. There's quite a few different wallet-to-wallet exchange services out there.
Yeah.
As far as I know, a good trader is going to make 2-3 trades a month, not 2-3 trades a day. I mean, that's where I see a lot of people falling into traps here. They think they need to trade this cryptocurrency stuff back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day long. And we see that doesn't necessarily work out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you're greedy, it never works out. Oh, Mateo says he lives in NYC, Brooklyn.
Nice.
Yeah, right? We don't have a lot of people from New York. Yay. And Andy Anderson says, let the turkeys have the alts. Oh, and then Bitcoin Crypto News Education says that he has been reaching out to people that have mentions of the Electric Daisy Carnival in their Twitter comments to help prime the pump.
Oh, right. Yes, I've been sitting there trying to put that hashtag EDCO, which is Electric Daisy Carnival Orlando. I had posted on their Facebook page that me and Samantha were going to be going and looking for people to come on our YouTube video to talk about Bitcoin, that we were going to be passing out flyers. I've already started up with the Forbidden Kingdom, which is the next one. I blasted them on Facebook and Twitter and everything, trying to get a permit this time. We don't actually have a permit.
Yeah, that's
for
the only
passing out flyers to EDC, but
we're gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna make it happen. I can run really fast.
If we if we have to, smuggle, throw, whatever may need to happen.
I can just see it now. You'll be sitting there with the camera and I'll be passing out flyers, and all of a sudden you'll see security come up and you'll just see me throw Bitcoin flyers in the air and take off running in the other direction. I'm like, no!
We'll edit that with some music, something. Bitcoin Crypto News Education says, not sure how effective it would be, but wanted to do something. And then he said one record label actually reached out. That's cool. Nice. What?
Yes, I know that you're always out there in the trenches trying not only to help me, but to also help your own channel. You guys got to go over. You got to follow me. Puts out shows on Monday. I think it's at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
No, 9.
9?
I think it's 9. 9.
Okay. You got to check with him. You got to follow him. He's a great guy. I mean, he's just as passionate as I am about this cryptocurrency space. And I mean, us real passionate people about this, I mean, we're in it for the money. I mean, there's no denying that. But I'm looking at money down the road. I'm not looking at money today. I'm willing to give of myself. I'm willing to give money of myself. I'm willing to give time and everything else of myself right now for the cause, for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency, for the adoption, for the help desk, for the channel, for everything. Because I know it's going to pay off later. I mean, I could also just get this cryptocurrency stuff, sit on my butt and do absolutely nothing. And I still know that it's going to pay off in the future, but I want to be part of it. I want to be part of this movement. I want to feel good about myself. I want to say I did something with my life when it's all done and over with. I want to say I got out here and I fought for the decentralization of currency. I want to say that I helped peer-to-peer transactions. I want to say that I helped spread Bitcoin and made the world a better place for all of it.
Fought the good fight.
I fought the good fight. I want to fight the good fight. I mean, if I'm going to fight a fight, I want to fight the good fight.
Needs to be the good one. Oh, Full-Time Geek is here.
Hey, buddy. Of course, Full-Time Geek, always over there on Steam and D2, plugging away, trying to make that better. So, I mean, I also see that he puts out a few YouTube videos here and there, not very often, so you got to follow him, but go over to Steam and follow him. He's going to put out some good stuff.
He asked if we've been playing Steam Monsters. And he said, let me know if you want some free food booster packs. I want to play a Steam game.
No,
I have no clue.
I've never really been much of a gamer, and I know there's so many games coming out with these decentralized apps, but I haven't picked any up. Well, I mean, to be honest, it's hard for me to find time between all that I put in for Bitcoin and coffee in the morning, and I have my farm to take care of, and I have another farm that I take care of. And then coming home and I do spend time with my family. I make sure that I effectively spend a couple hours a day, communicating with my son about his school day and what he has going on in his life. And I also I'm not one of those guys that looks at Samantha and says, oh, hey. I ask her how her day is. I am concerned about my family.
And if you said something like that to me, I'd be like, what's wrong? No.
All right. So what else are we looking at here when we look at this cryptocurrency news today? Hackers, more hackers, right? Twitter, we're always looking at the hackers on Twitter. Twitter has become plagued with bots and Bitcoin scam giveaways like there's no tomorrow. At no point in time should you be giving away any Bitcoin or Ethereum, a small amount to receive a larger amount. That is not real. It is never going to work. I don't know why people still fall for this.
Yes, if somebody said, here, give me your $1, give me a $1 bill, and I'll give you $100 bill, you would not be all like, yeah. No, why would you do
You're
it?
You're not going to send me 0.3 BTC and I'll send you back 6 Bitcoin in a day or two?
Oh, my Jesus. No.
Well, I mean, that's what these people are falling for. We're looking at hackers went ahead and took over India's National Disaster Management Authority, Twitter. So in other words, is there the
yes, NDWA or whatever. Yes.
Yeah, the Twitter that's out there saying, hey, tsunami, a hurricane, an earthquake, a huge
flood,
fire.
yes,
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. They're out there telling you that you need to, no, Actually, they didn't post links to Malice giveaways.
No, they did get a little bit smarter on this
They
one.
went and promoted Elon Musk giveaways, saying that they donated 0.3 BTC and received 6 BTC. They also went on to several other sites, but this is a compounding problem with these giveaways on Twitter and them needing to do something about shutting it down. We're also looking at yesterday too, the second largest film company in India.
No, in England.
In England.
Yes.
And what was the name of this clothing company?
Oh God.
Madeline. They did $150,000 in scams yesterday using their Twitter.
Yep, I mean Elon Musk. There's like everybody and their mother is getting verified Twitterness, and like, oh no, yes. I mean, if you're thinking, why would this company or famous person or whatever be talking to me or posting on this? They're not.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to cryptocurrency, if it sounds too good to be true, it more than likely is. The only way you're going to get cryptocurrency is by putting fiat cash on some sort of a credit card or debit card, hooking up with one of these exchanges, Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, whatever it may be, and purchasing it with your own money.
And then if
for some reason you think that you're going to make your cryptocurrency into more money, it's because you're doing the trading yourself. You've learned how to read a chart. You've learned how to operate an exchange. You went and put in your cryptocurrency for this other cryptocurrency with buy and sell orders that are higher. If that's not what you're doing, you're not making cryptocurrency. I can tell you for sure that absolutely at no point in time am I going to be giving away any Ethereum for a 0.1 Ethereum donation on my, I mean, it's
no, like
maybe we should start something like that. We'll start a pot and we'll ask people to donate small amounts of cryptocurrency, and then on the flip side, when we reach a certain amount, we'll turn around and we'll give it back we'll give it back to one person, about 85% of it.
Right.
I mean, it's a little better than the scams that are out there, and that way we're still taking a little off the top.
Right, it's just skimming, like the politicians of life, We're
taking the good cheese off the top.
Oh, my Jesus. Okay. We have Silent Lamb saying that he made one trade in the last month. Mateo said that he traded Zcash and XLM all week. He says that, Andy Anderson says when Eugene has Sam, he's on fire.
I know. Yesterday, the first time I knew I did bad. Yesterday, I mean, I don't know what happened. I had some news. My friend Crystal was in the chat, and I think it kind of really threw me off. I wasn't I know her personally,
right? Like a
from
throwback,
high school and beyond. So when I seen that, I was like, and I locked up, and then I wanted to just get off the screen. So I'm sorry. Hopefully you watch this one, Crystal, and you can see that I produce better YouTube videos
you can form
than
a sentence like all the way through. I know. I came home from work and he was like, "Remember my friend?" And I was like, "Yeah. The one for yes, like you've talked." And he was like, "She was just like out of the nowhere," and I was like, "Ooh, that would have thrown me off too." Like been like high school reunion type of 15 years ago person, like, holy crap, hi, how are you?
Well, I mean, it's probably been a good 10 years since I've
because you did you went on a vacation once in New York and you saw her then. So I mean, yes, you've been after high school, but I mean, that
was before I went back to college.
Yeah, that wasn't long. I mean,
that was a hot minute ago. That was before the birth of Bitcoin. All right, if it goes to tell you anything, Bitcoin had not been created yet. All right, we were still living in this world that was controlled by fiat currency. So the world is a totally different place now.
Full-Time Geek says it's the first addictive blockchain game. Each card is unique, and some are selling for thousands of dollars. Plus, there are tournaments with people where people can win prizes. So it's like magic, like on the blockchain. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play some Steam Monsters now.
I've heard talk of the Steam Monster game. I've seen some people posting on it. It's just, I mean, it's another one. I mean, there's so much happening out here in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, you could never sleep and you would still never cover all of it. You would never get your hands on every single one of these dApps, every single one of these blockchains, every single one of these news articles. You just try your best. I know that there's this mainstream news media that you see a lot of us YouTubers out here saying the same exact things, talking about the same exact main article. Go to CoinDesk. I mean, it's the same stuff. We're all getting it blasted to us. For some reason, A lot of people find that as the main source of cryptocurrency media and news that's happening, when it's just a small, intricate part of all of it. It just seems to be the news that is either FUD or FOMOing the price of cryptocurrencies, it seems like.
I was right. Bitcoin Crypto News Education is 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday.
Awesome.
And he says it's all about the long-term vision. It is. Mateo says that he got robbed from, I think it's Gladia coin. We'll go with that. Glad, IA coin. But he said he got robbed in 2017 for 3 BTCs.
Ooh.
Yep. And then...
Well, I'm glad you're still sticking with it, my man, because it is stuff like that turns a lot of people around.
Andy Anderson said he got stolen too.
Everybody has. I mean, it is part of this cryptocurrency space, especially if you're an early adopter. We all got suckered. At some point or another, we all lost. I mean, there's always my story of the $250,000 worth of Ethereum I sold on eBay. There's the story of the whole Bitcoin I put an engine in a jet ski with that was only worth $700. I mean,
there were so many
everybody
moments.
Has a lot of those.
Oh my Lord. Yes, there was quite a lot. We got
to look forward. If we keep looking backwards, we're all going to be in a situation of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I mean, if ifs and nuts were, wait, what is it? If nuts and, wait, how's it go? If candy and nuts were, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a great Christmas.
Yes, a Merry Christmas.
Just get out here and start
pull up some rando crap, right? Yep. Yay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a little bit. Tiny bit. Oh, you guys voting today? Right?
Yeah.
Are you getting out there? Are you going to go vote today?
I don't work till noon, so yeah, I mean, I can.
You can. You can. I can. Doesn't sound like you're going to.
Because I can is my God-given right, apparently, in this country. I don't know. I probably will. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, with it being a non-presidential election, I don't see very many people wanting to head out there.
Crap.
I mean, there's some articles that are up for debate that people want to go for, stuff with animals,
guns.
Rights.
Like, there's a few, weird bill law, whatnot.
I don't know. I mean, I'm registered to vote, but I usually, unless it's something to do with marijuana laws or presidential election, I kind of steer clear of them.
I don't know. I mean, some of the, like, I'm forgetting which one it was, but there's a bill that has to do with, like, convicted felons.
Yes, getting the right to vote back.
Yes, and stuff like that. I mean, those ones, I mean, I can see the point in that.
Yeah,
you know
as long
what I mean?
As you're not a murderer,
it's like, dude, you're not in prison anymore. Yeah.
To vote back as long as you've completed all of the judge's sentencing.
Yeah, you know. It seems like it's, there's a place for it at least. There's probably a large population of, us that are not able to vote.
Until they get a vote out there saying to make Bitcoin the #1 cryptocurrency of America, who cares? I'm going my own way. I'm trying to take the power away from them. I'm definitely not super stoked to be like participating in their government. I want their government to fail. I would like all of us to get on a decentralized currency where the people that are smart enough to realize that you have to work hard and save your money and buy proper things and not just sit around and say, oh, government assistance, please take care of me. Oh, child support, please take care of me. Oh, let me pop out another kid because my kid just turned 15 and they're going to shut me down on free stuff here soon. I need more WIC. Those kinds of people, they definitely are going to have to suffer the wrath of not getting hands out. And that's what's going to happen in a decentralized system. As the world gets overpopulated and there's not enough natural resources to go around, the lazy people that we continue to keep breeding and taking care of and telling them that it's all right to do absolutely nothing and be worthless human beings, they're not going to get that opportunity to sit around on the couch and watch the Connors anymore. I mean,
oh, you got to throw in the old Roseanne.
All right. So we got Bitmain out there. I mean, we're seeing some other news about this kind of stuff. New ASIC miners. I think we had heard about these before, but now we're looking at, you're going to be able to get them in 2 days on 11/8. We're looking at the 7-nanometer chips. They're supposed to be providing better ASIC quality mining. We're looking at the S15 and the T15. I mean, they're also going to be going ahead and upgrading their software to the over ASIC boost, helping with the electricity and stuff like that. So how do I see this? What do I see this as? I see it as them trying to keep up with the competition. We're looking at quite a few other people out there running out and putting out cryptocurrency miners, also with these 7-nanometer chips, also with power, saving mode type stuff. We're also, I think we've seen Oh, what was the big one? It was at NVIDIA yesterday. We seen producing 8 different cryptocurrency miners. So Bitmain, I mean, they're a giant in the space, but all fairy tales come to an end, right? I mean, they got an IPO, so they need some funding. They jumped in real hard on this Bitcoin Cash thing. So, I mean, unless they're selling out on this 40% pump for the week to get back to Bitcoin, you know,
maybe that's what's happening.
Maybe we could be looking at a slow death of Bitmain and the rise of other ASIC machines. But that's a plus. I mean, we need more ASIC machines. A lot of people talk about how Bitmain is in China and it's easier for them to produce them in China, drive them across the street, plug them in, start mining Bitcoin, which doesn't really help to decentralize Bitcoin. You know, we have to have people all around the world mining. So when we start seeing miners produced in, you know, the UK and America and South Africa and stuff like that, that's great, because that means they're going to drive across the street and plug these miners in as well. And then we have people mining all around the world, which provides more utility to the decentralization of Bitcoin.
Yeah. Oh, Silent Lamb says that one of his friends was a Mount Goxer. Ooh. Yeah,
I mean, at least if they did their due diligence and kept all their records and everything, they're able to get something back. They're supposed to have their cryptocurrency back by February.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
by Valentine's Day.
Once you get your funds stolen on anything, I mean, it takes forever. Like you thought, like, oh, when you know, like someone steals your debit card or whatever, and you have to go back to the bank and start saying, no, I was not in Mexico that day. You know, I was not. No, it is so much hard. I mean, it takes you weeks at a bank to get your, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
To get all of your funds back and to have them
I've seen some of the new apps they got where you can freeze your credit card and unfreeze your credit card
that one,
right on the app.
I love that one. Where you're like, you can lock and unlock your, and it's like, so, I mean, but you're locking
just sounds like
so
a controlling husband.
Yes, or so that your
you can go to lunch, but you're not going shopping after.
Yes. Like you have a 45-minute window that this card will be unlocked.
You better get yourself to the restaurant, girl.
Pay first, because if you take too long with your friend, you might not. You know, or like, all of a sudden the kid that, you know, has the credit card, you just lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Yeah.
I wonder if you could set the amount before it locks, and that way you could send an alcoholic to the bar, but make sure they don't go over $50.
Ooh, right? That'd be awesome. Like tab you, like be like, no.
No, I just see somebody having to wash dishes at the end of the night because they had 2 beers too many. All right, so it's that time of the show. Let's talk about what we got going on. Let's talk about what we got going on here with Bitcoin and coffee, what we're looking at in the future. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? No show tomorrow. Oh, I know, but Sam likes to sleep in. What can I say? I got to give her what she wants. Thursday, Friday. No,
Thursday, because Friday's
7:45 in the morning Thursday. Friday, Saturday, you guys got to hit the notification bell. You got to hit subscribe. You got to hit like on this video. All right, because that's how you're going to know when we go live on Friday, Saturday.
Yes, because we don't actually know what time. I mean, what EDC starts at 1.
EDC starts at 1. It's a 2-hour car ride from here. We're probably going to leave a little early. We still haven't figured out if we're crashing at my grandfather's or at my father's, or if we're going to set up a camping site nearby somewhere. I have to get paid because we have like no money to go with until I get paid. And what else? Yeah,
see, we didn't really think that it was going to work. So like now, because this is the very first one, looking at the finances and stuff, we should have went a little bit bigger, because now we're waiting on my paycheck and his paycheck to see what the difference is and, you know, what we can do. I mean,
I
want a shirt. I want a something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is you're just getting those glutton eyes on there where you're thinking that, to me, I just want to go and I want to pass out Bitcoin flyers during the daylight. And when it gets to be nighttime, I want to get out there and I want to rave. I mean, I want to feel the electric sky. So, I mean, I know that this is the cryptocurrency space and I'm talking about the EDM space, and there are 2 different places, but I do love EDM. I've been to quite a few raves. It was something me and Samantha used to do quite a bit back in the day. And
yes, I was a raver, but when we met.
Candy flippers back in the day.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
I think it'll be awesome to get out there under the electric sky and be able to pass out these flyers. Whether or not we're actually going to make much of a difference with getting people onboarded in cryptocurrency, you know, I don't know, but I know that we're going to go out there. We're going to make an effort. We've seen other YouTubers get out there and try it, and it not really work so well. World Crypto Network. But
it might be the hat.
What?
It might be the hat.
The Mad Hatter hat and the goggles. I know that you're kind of cute, Sam, and I know that we get a pair of wings and some makeup on you, and we stick a flyer in your hand, and that smile you got going on, I think we'll be able to get somebody to take a flyer from you.
Oh, I know. I'm super stupid. Someone's gonna be all like, yeah, get just cake with the fluffy happy girls giving to you.
That's what it is. I need me like Charlie's Angels girls. You know, you can be one of the Charlie Angels, and I need two more. And you guys pass out the flyers for me, and then, you know, when you get somebody on the hook, you just send them over my way, and I give them the one-on-one about how peer-to-peer transactions is the future and how we need to not have these third parties, because that's usually the chink in the chain where they use fractional reserves, or they, you know, just go ahead and willy-nilly print this money off.
Yep. Oh, Silent Lamb says that he will post a link to an interesting project just to show you things are getting real out there. Boom.
Boom.
Yep. And he said the LLC project looks like Elon Musk 2.0 cross Silicon Valley. Awesome. Oh, and then Bitcoin Crypto News Education says that he's voting for Gillum. Got to be on stage with him, and his vision for the environment is great. I do like, I mean, see, it sucks because like almost all of the have like one bill or one law that I like, but not all of them. And it's like, can I just like be like, yes.
Can we pick and choose?
Yes. Can I just be like, yes to number 4, but I like number 3 on this guy, and yes, no. It doesn't work that way, but it should.
Government on the blockchain. There we go. That's the solution. Let's ICO it. All right, you guys.
Decentralized.
$50 million for my ICO. We're going to put the government on the blockchain. Everybody just goes to their computer and votes with their private keys. The government will take care of itself.
Oh, and Silent Land says, go have fun, bro. All work, no play is bull.
It's been a minute since we've had a vacation or done anything. So, I mean, this is a great workcation.
I have no clue how long it's been.
You're working late tonight, right? Because I had told everybody yesterday that I was going to try to use your cell phone and make a little live commercial to get them to share it out on Twitter and Steam. And like, you know, I want 100 thumbs up on this commercial so people can know what we're out there doing. You know, it's one thing for us to get out here and have our daily video where we talk about our 2 cents, which, you know, hey, we're not Bitcoin gurus. We're not millionaires. We didn't turn $1,000 into 800,000 like some of these other kids have done. But Bitcoin did do great things for our lives. We are out here every single day talking about it. We do care deeply about Bitcoin and the movement, and not just, you know, the Skrilla. So it's a little more.
I don't know.
It's a little more when we're going to get out there and put feet to the ground, you know, than a lot of other people would like to do. So that's why I want to get the likes, the subscribes, the share. I want to use this as an opportunity to boost the channel up a bit, to see that I am a man of my word, and I'm not just out here going blah, 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 blah. Give me donations. Give me donations. I'm actually saying, give me donations for a cause. And then at the same time, you can watch me go out and work these donations to improve the cryptocurrency space.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's getting closer, and I'm getting nervous, but it's whatever.
I think I've got upset about everybody, well, not everybody, but receiving the commentary that I was receiving, that what are we doing out here with Bitcoin and coffee? What is the point in the show? Why are we asking for donations and affiliation codes and all this other stuff? We're not getting rich. I can tell you guys that. We're not putting the money in our pockets. I mean, we bought a laptop. We bought a camera. We had a microphone given to us. Besides that, I mean, we might have paid the internet bill a couple times to be able to keep this all going.
To actually, to have it. Yes. But I mean,
besides that, this is from now on for sure. It will be on a tally fund that everybody can watch, and it will be going directly towards the advancement of Bitcoin through the channel and spreading the words at electric music festivals. So we are going to be on ball with this. It is going to become a lot more legitimate. I had even started looking into opening up an LLC for the company and trying to see about making this a nonprofit organization. I need a lawyer. Somebody needs to be a lawyer and come help me out here on the show, because I've never done that kind of stuff. I'm a lot more of the show up at your house and work for cash.
Right? Like, ooh, license and insurance.
Legitimacy. Well, I don't know about being legitimate. I'm much more of a decentralized kind of guy. All right. So besides all of this stuff, I just really want you guys to tune into the EDC stuff. I think that we're pushing really hard for it. I'm going to try my very best, and I just want you guys to promoting it is part of it. You know, if you guys aren't pressing the like and the share button, no one's going to find it. Then I'm going to be out there wasting my time, and your guys' money would be wasted on, you know, producing these flyers and getting us there. So, you know, don't waste your money. Let's not waste my time. Let's try to get some people to see what we're doing, because it will make a difference. It will make a difference in the overall, to show that Bitcoin is a lot more than just. All right. Besides that, I got tools, links, affiliation codes, all that good stuff listed down below to help you figure out these cryptocurrency markets. As always, I'm on all kinds of social media. You got to come over to Tribes. Give me a 5 out of 5 stars over there. We're up to 5,000, 6,000 tokens now. Big plus on that. You got to come over to DTube and Steam and give me an upvote there. As always, once again, still having trouble uploading to DTube. I do not know what it is. I put the video in.
Used our kids' laptop, I mean, everything under the sun here, and it's just like
some videos it works, and some videos it says unknown video, upload video, and it's like, I just spent an hour uploading the video.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm looking at it. I can press play. All right, so what else we got going on today? We want you guys to go out. We want you guys to have a great Tuesday. Enjoy your week. And most importantly, keep your BTC side.
Bye, guys.